The truth about the cost of living and solo travel for retirees is, well, shocking. You know, one of the biggest surprises for first-time world travelers, regardless of traveling solo or with a spouse, is just how inexpensive world travel is outside the US. When you compare world travel to the cost of living in the US, you will be amazed. But there are rules to follow. The first rule is that solo and world travelers usually stay in one destination for at least 30 days. The second rule is that they use sites like Airbnb to find the safest and cheapest accommodations. This video will show you why solo world travel and the cost of living is much less than you'd think. The third rule is to keep your travel distance down in order to save on airfare costs from one country to another.
Retirement doesn't have to mean settling down in a rocking chair. In fact, for a growing number of retirees, it means grabbing a passport, packing a bag, and embracing the freedom of solo travel. Why solo travel in retirement makes sense. Traveling alone can be liberating at any age, but especially in retirement. There are no compromises. You go where you want, when you want, and stay as long as your passport allows. It's not just about sightseeing either. Many solo retirees find new purpose and peace living abroad, engaging with local communities, learning languages, and stretching their retirement dollars much further than they could back home. And that brings us to the best part, the cost of living.
Living better for less. One of the biggest shocks for first-time solo travelers is how affordable life can be outside the United States. In many countries, the cost of housing, healthcare, food, and transportation is significantly lower. Here's a quick look at what life might cost you in some of the most popular destinations for retirees in the Americas.
Mexico. Just south of the border, it offers world-class beaches, charming colonial towns, and modern conveniences. In places like Mérida or Oaxaca, you can rent a fully furnished apartment for $500 to $900 per month. Dining out costs around $5 to $10 per meal, and many expats report total monthly living expenses of $1,200 to $1,800. The $1,200 a month cost of living usually includes living among the locals, not gated communities.
Colombia. Cities like Medellin are not only beautiful and modern, but also extremely affordable. A retiree can comfortably live on $1,000 to $1,500 per month, including rent, food, healthcare, and transportation. Colombia is an underrated gem with spring-like weather year-round and a welcoming expat community.
Brazil. If you're drawn to vibrant culture and scenic coastlines, Brazil might be your spot. In cities like Fortaleza or Recife, you can find seaside apartments for under $600 per month. A retiree can live well on $1,200 to $1,800 per month. Less if you're living inland or away from major tourist areas.
Argentina. Despite its economic ups and downs, this country offers some of the lowest costs of living in all of South America. It's really quite remarkable. Buenos Aires, often called the Paris of South America, is a city of elegant cafes, grand boulevards, and a vibrant culture. You can find rents ranging from about $300 to $800 a month, which is, well, quite affordable for such a cosmopolitan city. And with favorable exchange rates, many retirees find they can live comfortably here on just $900 to $1,400 a month.
Peru, a land steeped in rich history and breathtaking landscapes, but it's also surprisingly budget-friendly. In charming cities like Arequipa or Trujillo, rental prices are often under $600 a month. Pretty amazing, right? Plus, local markets are a treasure trove of fresh, affordable food. You can enjoy a full, satisfying meal for just $3 to $6. And overall, monthly expenses here typically range between $1,000 and $1,400. It's a wonderful blend of culture, scenery, and savings.
Dominican Republic. The DR offers island life at a fraction of Caribbean prices. In towns like Sosua or Las Terrenas, rent can be as low as $400 a month, and utilities rarely exceed $100. With gorgeous beaches, laid-back vibes, and a low cost of living, it's a tropical paradise many retirees are already calling home.
It's not just about money. Living abroad also offers something that money can't buy: peace of mind, adventure, and a sense of community. Whether you're sipping coffee in a Colombian plaza or walking along the shores of Mexico's Pacific coast, solo retirement travel can be life-enhancing.
Of course, it's smart to do your research. Visit first, test the waters, understand local visa rules, and ensure your healthcare needs are met. But don't let fear hold you back. Retirement is your time, and you don't have to be rich to enjoy it. The truth of solo travel is this: it's affordable, freeing, and often more rewarding than staying put. You might just find that the road less traveled is where you truly belong.